Alright, haven't ran the RX7 in a while, since the alternator went out. I put my old alternator back in, the S5 alternator, and that's what's running on right now. Until I get my FD alternator working. The pulley on it is the wrong pulley, so it wobbles a bit, so I'm not going to run it long. But I wanted to make sure that the voltage stays the same, stays correct, and it is. Right now it's staying at 12.9. Well, I mean, it's not really correct, but it's better than what it was. With my old alternator, it was putting out positive 16 plus somewhere. It was high, so I had to take it out. I think my idle air control valve is going bad because it's buzzing, but mainly when it's in between, say, 60 duty cycle and about 60 to 30 duty cycle, it's buzzing. So that's what you hear, that buzz coming from there. When it's at like 66 or 70, you don't even hear it anymore. Other than that, the car is idling right now. AFR just dropped down. Should be in the 13s, which it is. It's 13.2. It's in I mean, it's in a closed loop idle, so it's doing what it's supposed to be doing at this point. Really smoky on startup. That might have been just because it hasn't ran in a long time. Still smoking right now. I'm also running a lot of premix, so that might have something to do with it. I've been working on the cleaning the paint up I did. I'll show that later. But, right now, I just wanted to make sure that it ran. It seems to be running okay right now. Fans kicking on, doing the shop. It's running. So I'm gonna do what I can do right now to make sure that it continues to run. And yeah, everything looks good on there. And then I gotta work on some other stuff, to include working on fixing a boost leak that I've been trying to fix for a long time. What else? Boost leak. There's something else big. Oh, and fan control module. I'm gonna have to get another one that can do the high amperage, because this is a Taurus fan and it likes to suck a lot of amperage on startup, which has been killing my relays, which are 30 and 40 amp relays. I also got some body work I'm doing on the hood itself. So once that's done, I prime it and paint it. That's not really a high priority right now. Right now, I can make sure the car should run so I can drive it. That's what's important. So far, it seems to be running. Boost leak, fan control, alternator. Right now, the three big things that I'm dealing with. Aside from that, and of course, tuning, which still needs to be done. I'm not too worried at this point. It is really smoky right now. I know you can't tell, but it's, yeah, I can smell it. So that's about it for right now. I'm going to eventually bleed the clutch. The brake has already been bled, and the brakes feel great. Actually, this car now has the best feeling brakes and the best seemingly performing brakes of all my cars, which is great because this is my only sports car, so it should have the best brakes. Like I said, clean up the paint, do some 3000 wet grit, 3000 grit wet sanding, buff out the paint with a clear coat. I got to respray some stuff on the other side. I got to redo this hood. Those are all low priority compared to the maintenance stuff, like possibly bad idle air control valve. I got to put my new alternator in when it gets in. I got to get a new fan control, and I did do the tie rod in, so I'm eventually going to have to get alignment. Got to bleed the clutch and fix the boost leak. Those are the things I'm working on right now. So that's all I got for right now.